Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So Games Workshop have kind of shown us what the Deepkin are getting, or at least there's definitely new things here. Yeah, all interesting. New Deepkin miniatures spotted in official Games Workshop articles without any announcement of any sort of what they are. Let's jump in and check it out. Yeah, so over on the WarpCon site, the Games Workshop put out the article for the Scourge of Garan for the Sons of Behemet faction with the new War Scroll for the Kraken Eater, the new sort of battle traits and stuff like that for the tome or the index or whatever you want to call them right now. But there was a photo, and the photo of the Sons of Behemet fighting Idoneth Deepkin. And in that collection of Idoneth Deepkin, there was a number of new miniatures that no one has ever seen before. And these are clearly not kit bashed. So, this is one of them. Now, obviously, it could be a kit bash. But it doesn't look like a kit bash. It's very, very new, and you'll see why they're very new as we go through, because there's at least 2 new hero miniatures here, and what appears to be a set of endless spells, at least. Bear in mind that Idoneth Deepkin already have their, they already have the terrain feature. So this guy looks, or this lady looks pretty new. She's got obviously robes. The big fishies on the floor, so yeah, pretty new, this one. Then there's this. So this is all one big picture, by the way. If you go to the Warcon website, you can actually see this. But as you can see on the right, there's this what looks like a big sort of dragon water wave. Now, I'm assuming that this is a part of the endless spell set that they're meant to be getting. But if you look just above its head, next to this Reaver, you will see a water tentacle on a what looks like a 40mm base, just here, over its head. Now, this could also be another part of the endless spell, or it could be another endless spell as well. But that is not all, people. There are more. There are more pictures. So this is the picture that they all sort of come from, this picture here. Now, I'm going to try to zoom in, and we're going to have a look-see. Right here, just here, you can see another miniature on foot. Now, he's pretty hard to see, but you can make him out. There are some photos zoomed in. I'm just going to try to zoom right in as much as I can. Let's go. Oh, we'll go full 400%. There we go, right there. There we go. There he is right there. So we got the other guy right there. Now, this is what looks like, and I'm assuming, to be some form of Achillean king on foot. It definitely is new. That's a complete new sculpt. Now, it's either something to do with the Achillean kings or the Achilleans, the nobility, or he's potentially something else to do with the thralls. We already have a thrall master in the army, so this is probably a foot hero, which kind of makes sense. They've already got a mounted hero. It makes sense for them to have a foot hero. Maybe he'll do stuff with the thralls and the reavers, but pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, so these have dropped. Like, Games Workshop have just dropped these without actually having any form of announcement, and we know that the next Age of Sigmar book is going to be the Deepkin. We just don't know when that's going to be. I would imagine it's going to be very soon. Obviously, the Space Wolves are up on pre-order this weekend, which will be a 2-week pre-order. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get some form of announcement for Age of Sigmar by the end of this week or early part of next week, talking about the new Deepkin, and then we'll roll in. It's very strange that there's no real announcement for this, and they may be a part of the preview show that we're having next week. But I'm pretty much certain that the preview show that's happening on Friday is purely just going to be about the Heresy box and the new Heresy edition. I can't see them showing Deepkin stuff or anything else from the other gaming systems. I think that's purely just going to be the Horus Heresy. So, a little bit strange. And they've kind of done it themselves. These haven't leaked out on the internet through the various means. It's literally in a Games Workshop article, which is all more even funnier. But yeah, very strange. But a little bit of love for Age of Sigmar, which is good to see, because right now Age of Sigmar seems to be the forgotten child of Games Workshop. They seem to be putting a lot of love into Warhammer the Old World, the Horus Heresy, and of course their golden blue-eyed boy, the Warhammer 40k. So it'd be quite nice to see exactly what they're going to be doing with the Deepkin, and if we're actually going to get an extended roadmap to see what else is going to be coming as well. Because at the moment, any news and information regarding Age of Sigmar is very sparse, and it's always quite nice to see what's happening. But yeah, so that's the video. If you are a Deepkin player and you're excited about your 2 new miniatures and what appears to be endless spells, let me know in the comments. And yeah, it's always good. And if you want to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, really helps. We're pretty much closing in on 4.1k subscribers, which is mental. Absolutely crazy times. Still blown away. Thank you very much for all the support. And yeah, so just keep subscribing. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye for now. Time to drink coffee.